Hello, welcome back. I'm just gonna go straight out and say why this is so long. There are two reasons, because this is actually more of I don't know, a beginner's Giant Death guide. So if you've not really gone through the game or not too much, that's what really goes down to it. And also I've done some PvP videos at the end just to show the sheer power of this. And I'm just going to get straight into it. As you saw, Band and Master Key are extremely important for this build. Other than that, you can do whatever else with everything. As you saw, if you pretty much just do what I do, it's probably one of the fastest ways. I just kill this guy because, it's a bit easier. I believe it is a bit quicker, but anyway, I'm just gonna go for the video and you can watch. This guy is optional to kill, but yeah, he's very hard at the start if you're not experienced. Though, sorry, I forgot about most of this stuff. Fire bombs important as well for later on, but yeah. Anyway, this will be the video, so I'm gonna be quiet up until points. Okay, sorry. Everything so far, I do all of it for a reason. I haven't done anything for, no reason. So, I've turned human, become human as well. Now this, if Panel Leroy goes out like that, he's going to fight a Black Knight with a Great Axe. So send him home, use a home ward, make sure you have one by the end of this, because it is extremely important. Like, if you don't have one by after the boss fight, then you're effed. You're going to have to restart. But, that's it. If it goes out, because the Black Knight will destroy him. But, so yeah, if it goes out like that, reload the area and send him home and reload the area. But, I mean, if you want, as soon as he summons, just run straight up for the boss fight. It's just through the, over there, which you'll see me run through. And then I'm just going to quit straight for the boss. But all that damage was in one hit of Panel and Leroy. So here's the perfect NPC to summon for this area, but just figured a piece of advice would be helpful. Sorry, this might get annoying. If you don't get the Father's Mask, just restart the game if you want, or wait until the end. Well, not end, but later on, where you can find patches and he will sell the Father's Mask. And this is for going after the skeleton blacksmith. You do not have to crit out every time I do. I just do it just for safety. Alright, now here you want to be extremely careful because it is a long way. As you just saw me do, you just slowly walk off both. This next one especially, as that thing that sticks out the wall, that will just knock you off if you roll or jump or anything. It's going to slowly come down. I normally just wait for a sec, so if any skeletons follow, then they'll die. If they land on you, they'll damage you, and I'm pretty sure they don't die themselves. So, and they're pretty hard. This bonfire, do not get. A lot of people do say you can never get out of here from there, but you can, they're idiots. But, you know, I did also stuff up here. I brought only 3 Titanite shards, 6, you will need 9.
Power up the breast cannon.
do know for newer players, just parrying Havel like I do is kind of difficult. But I mean, I literally trained to parry on him. If you do look, it's like just after he throws the attack when you want to press it, or like half a second afterwards, and he'll do it. Straight after, if you do get him, I'd practice a bit for actually trying to do it like I did, because he will one-shot you at this point. Try and after you get it, go two-handed, wait literally like a second, and then go to try and get the critical, because you can't actually do it dead set after. I'm not too sure if that's just after going two-handed, because I've always rocked the Giant Dad. I actually don't think on Dark Souls 1 I've ever done any other build, so I know I've been skipping a bit and using extremely excessively, but after the boss, you just pretty much keep going forward and you'll find the bridge, just in case you didn't know. I would at this point recommend going down to Andre, which is just a couple flights stairs down, and buying the upgrade kit so you can upgrade your weapon at a bonfire, just to save backtracking and make it a bit easier. Just recommendation, not a must.
He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Toxic picking it up. Let's go.
The Hennessy anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even is starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one one that set the West in flames. And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Why you had the stupidest verse? This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryan, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike. Got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cop. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, this shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He don't think it's a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth, or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to it.
Right, so here is where you're going to get the extra 10 green titanite to get your weapon to higher upgrades. You just keep killing these slugs, do the path you saw me take. There are quite a few in this area. I didn't go to them, but there's about, I think, 7, a bit more up to the left to where I was. I tried to farm it for like ages. It doesn't normally take too long, but I'd say this time I just got unlucky. I was there for like, I think half an hour and only found 5. But, so I just gave up, and now I'm just going to the boss. How was the boss? Because it is a chaos demon, and well, your weapon is fire. You would think fire is too effective against fire, which is why you've got to summon the NPC that invaded me just as we got in the area. She's going to be doing most of the damage. Really, now you just level up almost whatever you want except for the strength and dex. Though really all there is health and carry weight. At this point I would want to level up my health, just because the explosion attack the boss does is a one shot at this point. Say yes to him. You want to join this one's covenant and give her the 10 humanity. Again, another key point, not as important, but it saves so much time. Now you want to spend all your souls. I've done it almost all on vitality. You do want at least 25. You will not make it without 25 vitality at least. I don't think. You'll be cutting it pretty damn close. Sorry, I was just thinking what I should do. I decided to keep it at that. And now I've got to go kill the boss. Sorry, I ran out of points to cut it, because on the PlayStation editor thing you can only have a certain amount of clips, and each time you cut it, it turns into another clip, and yada yada yada. But either way, I ran out by the end of the video, so I couldn't cut this, unfortunately. In case you've never really fought this boss, or just haven't gotten to him yet, so you'd still be pretty new, there is a beyond believable way to kill him, which will only take like 5 shots, because you can be there for ages. I remember the first time I done this, it took me ages to beat it, before I realised now you want to wait for him to ejaculate on the ground or whatever. Go past and just keep running. Go all the way back to the fog gate, and I just waited in the corner. So far as I've found, it's the safest way for him just to ignore you, and he'll just sit here and let you kill him now. and yeah, super easy, and does not affect your reward, sorry, or anything that I have found out. So again, just spend the souls you just got. I've done it in carry weight because you need a lot to be able to roll in Giant's armor. Equip the this armor that you just picked up from the boss room, because it does have the highest fire protection so far that I've found in the game. I'm not too sure if there's any higher. As said, I've only ever really done Giant Dad, so I don't know many other armors. You want to run through, try and not get hit like I did. As you can see now why you need so much vitality. If you do intend to heal, just really definitely make sure it is a safe spot. As you can see, I have died doing this. We just run, get it, and that's why we spend all our souls and use the humanity for the Covenant, because we are not coming back. So yeah.
Nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time, because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like it's a sign, it's written in his head every time before he even touches the key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? It's just 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor, M. Shinoda, styles of beyond. Ryu, Takbir, Machine Shop. Yeah, buddy.
Explicit, extra, the highly exalted. I exercise dance floors, leave them exhausted. Exploring apex sound, expedition filled with excess demons. Y'all can bring the exorcism. I exert stress when I export beats that exhilarate the hard and exterminate the weak. Execution level next, no way to explain it. I'm XXX, bitch, triple X rated. Triple X. exalted. I exercise, dance floors, leave them exhausted. Exploring apex sound, expedition filled with excess demons. Y'all can bring the exorcism. I exert stress when I export beats that exhilarate the hard and exterminate the weak. Execution level next, no way to explain it. I'm XXX, bitch, triple X rated. Triple X. X. Yeah, come on. I'm Triple X rated.
Alright, about the oh, it's called key that I got from the roof. That is, again, sorry, just should have mentioned it, optional. It is to get a ring that is semi-helpful a bit later on. I don't get it in the video, but for the boss fight, your second encounter just before you can do the plunging attack off the roof, where the archer's shooting you, if you go just in the room behind the archer, there'll be a more armoured, like, Hollow Knight guy, and behind him there'll be a gate. Use that key to unlock the gate, and it'll just be at a set of stairs. Really, super easy. But just figured I should tell you, just in case you did want it.
Explicit expert, the highly exalted. I exercise, dance floors, leave them exhausted. Exploring apex sound, expedition filled with excess demons. Y'all can bring the exorcism. I exert stress when I export beats that exhilarate the hard and exterminate the weak. Execution level next, no way to explain it. I'm XXX, bitch, triple X rated. X rated, X rated, X rated, X rated.
Got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at the legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Yeah, your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels...
Sorry, probably should mention, since Fortress is pretty much just a straight line to the boss, so I have skipped most to almost all of it. In case you didn't know, it is pretty well hidden, but there is also a bonfire down here. And straight after you beat the boss, in the center of the boss arena, there'll be a gold ring-like thing. Just accept that and you'll be taken to Onalonto. There'll be a bonfire. Right across from it, there'll be the elevator I just went down. And let's see, come down here, kill the KKK looking things, racist assholes, get up here and go across. Now, my storage memory accidentally, well, got full and it didn't tell me that the recording had stopped, and I got through almost all this area and I didn't even know the recording had stopped, so I had to go back. But yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I can't actually show you that. I don't think I did the boss fight, but as you can see I have got the shortcut unlocked. But yes, I'm sorry for the trouble. As you can see, I've leveled up substantially. Be careful when you first run through. If you don't have much poise or anything, that attack can actually send you off the roof. Has happened to me a couple times, so just watch out for that. As you saw there, I normally just wait for one arrow to be shot, and then as soon as it hits, just run. And then just make pancakes off the Silver Knight. I believe that's all that I had actually missed or something I had to do. I'll tell you, sorry. If you do what I just did, can just make that very easy. Yeah, if you just go down the stairs instead of up like I did, there will be how to open that big door shortcut that you saw open. There'll be a crank thing just to the left.
Giants, 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 become unstoppable.
Protest line, freedom scribbled on your sign. Headline, New York Times, standing on the edge of a revolution. Hey, hey, just obey your secret faith with the NSA. In God we trust, or the CIA, standing on the edge of a revolution.
Alright, so sorry for this. I've gone on my older account just to save a bit of time. Now see, there are all the stats. You're actually meant to have 12 attunement. That's if you want the second black flame. I hardly use it, so I've gone for an extra 2 health. Other than that, all the stats you see there are the legit meant to be ones. Now to get the humanity, because you will need 30 in total. That is included with the possible 10 that you gave her the first time we came through here. If you didn't, well then you need 30 in total, or just give her a total of 30 to get to rank 3, I believe, of her covenant. That's all you need, or rank 2, whatever it was, either way, just get away to give her 30. You can get them. I just invaded people at Anolondo. You can do it just by killing enemies until you get 30, because you get humanity over time for killing enemies. Or you can farm them from the rats near where you get the pyromancer, which is a bit later on in the video that I show. If you haven't killed Ornstein and Smo yet, summon Solaire if you've done this quest line, but kill Ornstein first, and then Smo, although he is tougher in terms of just physical damage. If you just use your R1, like just as he charges up an attack, you should stagger him, and if you get that right, you should just be able to stun lock him, and he's as good as dead. So there's a tip for that, and which is primarily what you're meant to kill Ornstein and Smo for, is so you can get the souls to buy the armor. But if you've done pretty much the same thing, I haven't hardly spent any souls, you'll be able to get it before Ornstein and Smo. And doing this, giving the 30 humanity and finish doing a giant dad, is also the way to get Solaire's good ending. Covenant's Gold Serpent Ring, highly recommended. Don't have to. It is at Sen's Fortress. The boulders where it comes down on the staircase, the second staircase where there's a lot of turns, just go to the end of that. There'll be a giant hole, wait there for a bit, the boulders will fill up the hole, and then it'll break through a wall, and the item will be pretty much just there. So, is that. I do die in this, but I don't think that crystal lizard is set to have a red titanite chunk, but we're aiming to get, I think it's 8 of them, or 6 or something. Sorry, hold on, let me think about this. No, yeah, it should be 9, sorry. Don't bother trying to kill a titanite demon, it is freaking OP, because this is a later game area. Watch out, I forgot totally where this was and I almost fell in. Those enemies, if you try and plunging attack them, you'll just fall into their head things and they'll start doing a decent amount of damage. You might want some repair powder on you as well, because they do spit a thing to shoot, they do shoot a thing to damage your gear, like it will break them pretty freaking quickly. The red titanite slab, as you just saw me get, again, obviously pretty important. That will get our Zoe Hander to +5 chaos. But as you can see, just R2, R2, they die pretty quickly. This character is in New Game Plus, and her weapon is maxed out. But you should do roughly the same amount of damage-ish on your first run through with your current weapon without it being chaos. Yeah. Those enemies drop titanite, well, chaos chunks as well, along with the what's it called, sunlight maggots. Anyway, now I'll show you how to get the pyromancer, so you can get the use the black flame. To get it, that is in my previous video, I believe, so, which was only a couple of days ago, so you shouldn't have to look too hard. Okay, the key we got before, we ran straight past the ball, that is for this part, so you just unlock the door because you can't use the master's key for this one, so right, you just go to him. Now, I don't think I showed the boss fight. I think I already done it. I guess we'll see. But this is pretty much straightforward. If you just go careful, you can kill them. You should one-shot them with your current weapon, if you've gone along the same way I have in the video. You can't do the same with these guys, unfortunately, but they are rather easy to kill. As you will see, I got quite cocky with this boss fight, but on your run, won't do anywhere near as much damage. I shouldn't, but you should just be able to pretty much just R1 spam him, and he should die, because you'll just poise through all his attacks. And the dog shouldn't give you too much trouble at all. So he's extremely easy once you've done this. You will need the giant's armor though to get through his attacks. Anyway, let's keep going. And then straight after getting the pyromancer, that will be the end of the video, and you'll have a full giant dad. Just obviously with the after the green titanite shards and whatnot, you will have to go back to the giant skeleton blacksmith, as you saw where we first upgraded our Zweihander, or two-hander in German, or Zweihander, however you want to say it, out of the way, to get it to chaos and fire Zweihander, which is what we needed the green titanite shards for, and why I recommended getting the upgrade kit from blacksmith, just so we don't have to go back to any other blacksmiths. Though, to get it to chaos and fire, you will have to take it back to the skeleton blacksmith. And yeah, there he is. He's got to roll through, talk to him, I always talk to my NPCs about 3 times because that's all these guys ever do is after 3 talks they should return to Firelink. He'll give you the Pyromancer's Flame then, and well, I guess now's the video, so please enjoy and thanks for watching.
For the test. If you survive, an elevated existence awaits. Fire. Power up the breeze cannon. Fire. If you survive, power up the breeze cannon. Fire.
Thanks for the video. I will also say the name of the songs I used, just in case you did want to, I don't know, get themselves. Anyway, what was just playing, as you should know, that was Excision of Basskinen. Was it this one? Was what's it called? Remember the Name. Not with one was by Nefex. It's called Numb. This one was I think it's Pigeon John, P-I-G-E-O-N. Sorry, my reading's shit. And that's the Bomb remix by, what is it, La Phrase. There was also Legends Never Die, which I played at the very start. And, well, that's it. Oh, sorry. And about midway through the video was Excision again, X-rated, which was this. Anyway, sorry this was so long, but as I said, it was, you know, a more beginner's guide for this build, and as you saw at the end, a couple of PvPs. That's all I could fit in with the time that I was given. So, thanks, please like and subscribe, and as I've said in my past 2 or 3 videos, I will comment my new channel in the comments, which is Sunlight for Life. I'll also post this video on that channel as well, and I may post some other videos on it again as well. Anyway, well, thanks and have a good one.